Hello, what's happening, everybody? Hope you're having a beautiful and amazing day. Very happy to be here for another show. Hope you're having a nice one. Me kicking things off on this Wednesday morning with some Dooley and Mac runs. Before I get started here, let me get a couple of everyone in chat and your wonderful support. Thank you so much. What's up, KSW8, Melody Bunny? Good to see you, Beef Jerky Yum. What's up, Tharson, Denim TL, Tabby893. And all the other cool early people. Melody Bunny, thanks for 123 months as we kick this thing off. Easy as 1, 2, 3 in a little over 10 years. Hey there, Judge Mephisto. Alright, I'm still getting my first cup of coffee in me here. We're going to be streaming up until I leave for lunch today, celebrating my mom's birthday. So let's get on into it. Start with the Dooley run today instead of Mac. Hey, glad to hear it, Melody Bunny. 10 good ones indeed. Alright, Weaponized Core, deal 20 damage. What was the right of this? Gain 10 damage, or Companion Core? I think I'm probably going to go Weaponized Core. Companion Core is definitely good too, but often gets replaced. I guess both of these have a pretty immediate value on board because they provide damage. Or one provides haste, one provides damage. It's a little bit cleaner route to winning the first day or days, so I'm going to take that. Not that Companion Core can't crush early, but it's not a guaranteed source of damage.
All things in moderation, in life and business.
Take this guy.
Happy to explore.
I need something else here, man.
I mean, help.
Okay, laser pistol's cool. Laser pistol's pretty quick and does a lot of damage. Right on. Yeah, you get 2 choices of core and then the 3 starting options now. Also, you are able to transform the core if you want to get rid of it at the transform event, which is pretty cool. Okay, this definitely defeats Viper, and that's what I'm going to do, because if I can get a Poison Fang on board here, that'd be nice. Just getting back into playing Dooley. We had a great time with it yesterday, though. It was awesome. Alright, I got the Poison Fang. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna grab core upgrade here. Beep boop. I mean, J selling items is kind of tempting, but also has 4 gold here. I mean, 4 gold's not nothing. I don't know. Jay's a pretty good item vendor.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
Power standard's acceptable. I'm gonna leave. Rolling was fine too. In hindsight, 4 gold was probably best.
I should warn you.
Hindsight do be 2020 though.
Like other Jabonians.
Oh, nice. We got Greed Pig here for an easy day 1 win. Love to see that.
Well, I'll admit, that was impressive.
They're going to be alternating Dooley and Mac for a little bit. Ooh, I got a friend here. Nice. Alright, so we're going to go Power Sander, Black Spider.
use worry you. The guys you trained me were
Let's roll that.
old.
Thanks. Okay, poison
Takes
plus
real
one's
confidence
fine.
to let a kid train you. I'm impressed.
Okay, let's check out non-weapon items here. No, I tell you what, I'm a sucker for Micro Dave. He keeps winning me runs. Though right now, this does not look like a Micro Dave moment. Yeah, they were in them all. It was not great ones for sure. All right, that's fair. We're looking okay. No need to buy any of this stuff.
And that's okay.
Does this build defeat Rogue Scrapper? With the poison scaling on Toxic Fang, it certainly should. I believe. So if we defeat Rogue Scrapper here, and we got that furry friend event, we're going to get leveled up again by the end of the day, which is awesome. So we'll have an appropriately sized board. You've been chopped. Ooh, nice. Start of each fight slow an item. Love that. Okay, let's check out Quixel here.
It's huge. It's terrifying.
Won't show up in the same day for sure, doing lurk stuff. Oh, wow, this is a really good item here. Arc Blaster. I take the cool LEDs as well. Man, even the pulse rifle here is pretty strong. We'd have to have the friend on board in order for pulse rifle to work, but even with that, I think I will just drop it on board right here because it's a 3 times multicast, and with that, we won't reroll.
Something huge.
Generally speaking, during lurk stuff, events will show up once per day.
Few warriors live to retire.
Mmm.
And you might.
Drill's one of those things I should probably just preemptively pick up. No, at the moment it's not doing much. Okay, I'm sold though.
Use it well. Make me proud. Nufo teaches stillness. I prefer action.
All right, so this will push forward the weaponized core, which is nice. We could also consider putting the Arc Blaster on this side to try to push the Toxic Fang, because we get a charge here and here on the Arc Blaster. But I'm going to put it on the other side for now. Interesting. I'm going to put this on Fang, because it's the weapon that's going to stay on board, and it brings the poison to 2 right away. Okay, poison versus DPS. DPS definitely going to win here. Very good setup for fighting Mac right now. You've been chumped. Gonna go for get a weapon here, I guess. Alright, Chris Army Knife's a lad. Chris Army Knife also does damage, so that's probably better here. I think I might take a skill here. Like, this board looks pretty good for day 3. And if at worst I just add a drill in, it's not a bad play. Scout Trooper kills us, I'm almost certain. Scout Trooper has the new version of Uzi, so it just has a lot higher base damage. A really scary enemy now.
You fight like a dervish without honor.
Okay, bar gold, one of the better drops from that. Okay, with that, we're going to take chocolate advantage here. We're going to grab 5 gold tier chocolate bars. Alright, I'm going to choose to take XP here. Alright, the board has expanded. Okay, so with that, I can either drop drill in here, or could go like this. If we drop this in, then we lose a multicast on the pulse rifle, which is alright. We could even just go like this to have maximum damages. Okay, for upgrades here, though, take a look. Pulse rifle goes from 10 to 20 damage per shot. Okay, that's basically nothing. What about Arc Blaster? Arc Blaster gains 20 damage. That's pretty nice. Is this a tech? It is. I don't think I'm going to put this on this side. I don't know. I prefer just to get a different item to put on board. Maybe I just do drop drill in here. Drill, of course, is a nice upgrade too, but we're not really propagating drill at the moment. We have 2 slows and a poison. That's not the worst. Drill. I think we upgrade drill here, and then we go like this. I think that's how it's going to be. Alright, now positioning-wise, maybe I put the drill before the core. Truthfully, there's nothing wrong with this either, so this is a tough choice. It's hard for me to, without experience, math this out, but I think if we're going to have the drill on board, we want to have the Black Spider cool LEDs. I think that's a fair statement. I think I am going to put the drill on the other side of the weaponized core here. Okay. We'll see how this drill performs. Yep, that's true, Gendy, there is. Nice. Okay, we won the day. I'm going to take another chocolate advantage here. Because I feel like this board is pretty stable. I'll be right about the time I'm leaving for our early lunch today, so that's going to work out good. Oh my god, this cat. Why, kitties? Why? Well, what a tough choice here. We have Hazel Colonizers, a nice vendor quality. I think we're just going to take Fins for the regeneration. XP is also pretty valuable, but better than percentage HP, debatable. Oh. Here we go again. As a heads up, once again, will be a shorter stream today. I'm celebrating my mom's birthday this afternoon. Gonna be a good time. We'll have our normal stream tomorrow, though, for sure. Alright, there's no way this build doesn't defeat a Hexa, right? Yeah, we're good. As long as we get some poison out on the Fang, it's gonna be fine. I want to take a look after this combat and look at the amount of procs on things. Hey there, Blaine86. Welcome in.
Sorry, I don't understand your instruction.
Alright, 4 times on that. It's not bad. Hey, silver crypto is nice. That can help us recover the chocolate money we've spent so far. Okay, Raimo's weapon has 30 damage. 5 or fewer 25. Slow weapons gain 2 damage for the fight. Ooh. I mean, Raimo's 30 probably has the most immediate benefit. But weapons gain 2 damage on slow is actually pretty major. So we have 2 sources of slow currently, and we slow at the start of combat. I don't know, rightmost 30 is pretty good, especially if we get the drill over there. Like, I guess my big dream for this build is to replace all of these weapons with the drill and a bunch of stuff that generates drill charges. Maybe a lot, right? Let's do an evaluation here. So this went off 4 times, which charges the core 2/3. Yeah, the drill is better over here. I also think I'm going to go rightmost 30. That's a lot of damage.
But it's beautiful up there.
That's a lot of damage. Small item vendor's pretty good, but just a guaranteed upgrade is also very nice. Let's upgrade this arc blaster now.
We refer. What damage is purely cosmetic?
I'm gonna go extract here. Sell it off now. Alright, good luck to me. Nice one, Mac. Alright, not an unexpected loss there, but time to maneuver our board now. I bet if we just stayed with this board, we end up winning 4, but I'd like to win more than 4. Yeah, okay. I mean, Curio's not offensive here.
Hero.
Definitely take that.
That's a bargain.
I want to give that to the Scarab, because if or Black Spider, if we upgrade this, it'll be better. It slows multiple items. Also weapon damage and weapon damage here, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah. Do I dare go eating contests again? I think I'm going to go eating contest at least one more time here. Still a little dubious on this strategy, but I'm working on it. I almost wonder here if... Oh, I see. The 3 times cast is very good for the charge here. Let's stick with this setup. Let's go for a max XP value.
Piece of prey. I could use a strong arm like yours.
Yo, Shady Dreamer, thanks for 120 months. Track Dude, thanks for 37 as well. Cheers. Huh. I just take the cooldown reduction right now. Go silver to your item. Alright, red button. Gotta be monster fight here. Gotta be. Small item vendor is what we want, but
Swarm.
XP's forever, man.
Rage.
Golden wing would not be bad for the drill either. That's for sure.
Not tell Queen that Kyver lose.
Okay, also good. First fight as your enemy uses a weapon, charge 1 item 1 second. Let's go. Alright, haste slow cooldown items. Let's do this. Alright. Ooh, DJ robot. Okay. DJ robot does seem a little bit effective here, huh? I actually think I might be dropping drill here, which is kind of weird. This is a way to get out of the weaponized core. Rolling's also fine. Maybe I roll anyways. Now, let's buy this and then roll. Okay, well, true. What's the cost here? Cost is 4, 6. Okay, well, I can buy the Firefly before I sell these off, and I will. Maybe before First Aiden was actually even better. Okay, if First Aiden's going to be on board, I can sell something off then. Let's sell off the laser pistol and the pulse rifle. For First Aiden, because he's a cool guy. We got haste and slow on each side here, which is awesome. So now the question becomes, do I put the Fang in here for Chris Army Knife? Or do I keep the friend to have the hasting on DJ Robot here? Tough one. No, we can definitely transform the core now if we wanted to. I'd like to have 1 or 2 more items, though. I guess we could even drop it now if we wanted. I think the damage on the core right now is pretty good. Not a bad store. It's not next to friends, it's not as good. Okay. That's going to be the try for this PvP. You know, now that I'm looking at this, I'm really wondering if maybe just putting the drill on board is best, because we do have a lot of haste, slow, and cooldown there, so it's not a bad power drill. Not gaining damage though. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good. We'll see how it performs.
My fight isn't with you.
Having not played much Dooley lately, kind of tough to evaluate these drill builds without a little practice. We're doing it though. Looks like we made some good choices.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Yo, Dr. Pineapple Boy, thanks for 136 months. Thank you. Yeah, Brimmill, I like the stash too. It's the only cosmetic I've had drop off of my chest so far this season. I haven't opened too many. A couple, over 100. I like this one too. It's the Weasel Peed.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Admittedly, Ballista is a lot of damage. You can drop Fang here and maybe one of our friends for Ballista. I could consider just going into Ballista for drill too, but we're generating so much action. I think the drill's still very valuable. So I'd be dropping Toxic Fang and Chris Army Knife probably. Maybe even Red Firefly. Only nice thing about the Firefly is it is helping the spider out.
Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
It's still lots of damage, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Risky here. Look it up, the fight. Nice. Look at these legends. Dr. Pineapple Boy, 136 again. Big Bold Flank. Thanks for 42 months. And Gracefully Dumb thanks for that Prime sub. Appreciate you making it official. Glad you're enjoying the content enough to even consider. Thanks so much, man. When you poison, gain 4 regeneration. Oh man, that's a pretty decent reason to put the Fang back on board. I don't know. What are we upgrading here? Does DJ Robot upgrade his haste? Has cooldown reduction on level up. That's a pretty decent argument for leveling up that. It's also more damage on Drill, though it's looking like Drill might be coming off the playfield, so I'm tempted not to. Also, Ballista's a very nice upgrade. As it gains double damage, so that goes from 10 to 20 damage gained. I guess upgrading Ballista here allows us to remove Drill pretty readily when we find other bugs or friends to work on the board. So I'm going to do that. I think for me it's between DJ Robot and Ballista here, and double damage scaling is pretty awesome. Is this build fast enough to defeat Lone Shark? I think it is. Foreman's also pretty good here, but Lone Shark. Oh man, Shark Ray would be so awesome here. Hook it up. So Lone Shark got a lot scarier because Shark Claw's got a massive buff in the last hotfixes. This used to be your weapons gain 3, 6, and 9 damage on level up, and now it's 10, 20, 30. So it got over triple damage scaling. Which, as it turns out, is pretty good. Weird. He had gold ATM, right? Pretty sure it was gold on board, though. Maybe I'm wrong. It was silver? Okay, I was mistaken then. I won't report that. I'll take a better look at that fight next time I do it. I think I looked at the gold Shark Ray and got confused. That'll happen.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation.
All right.
Every item finds its buyer. It's a relationship, you know?
Yeah, it's not a bad time for Barcoon. Let's look up Barcoon here. Skill's also very tempting, but expensive.
Welcome to my business.
I mean, as nice as Drill is, Clarence is probably better here.
Where's Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal? Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my...
I'd usually go Clarence or Ballista, but since it replaces the friend, I mean, seems good. Nah, it's a little late for dinosaurs, I'd say.
I do not teach. I help you discover for yourself.
Oh, right, weapon damage. I got rightmost and leftmost right now. Okay, first time you slow freeze is pretty good. I mean, leftmost 40, that's a pretty considerable starting damage. I'm just going to take that.
Every coin.
Yeah, we scale damage really fast, but starting at 40 higher is not bad.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go.
you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Oh my god, this net is crazy.
I could teach you my power. but
Alright,
you
cool
would
build.
squander it.
That was a massive bottle explosion. Okay, looking to actually expand our friends out here. Harry's fine.
Buy, don't buy, as long as we get to hang out.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable. Oh, now this is a tasteful item.
Fair.
Oh, I didn't want to sell that anyway.
Oh, this build does defeat Radiant Corsair, and I probably should. Thug is also a little tempting because it has plus slow stuff, potentially. Let's go for the max XP. I think we win here because I'm scaling damage on Claw Rends and Ballista, so should be aight. Hey, welcome in, Sir Adam. Yeah, Thug is good for sure. I'm just a sucker for XP. 5 XP is really good. Can't really go wrong fighting Thug, though. Let's go Silver Tier loot here. Alright. Alright, we're going to transform our core now. Yeah, I'm going to go risky here. I think the best thing our run has right now is an XP curve, so keep that going. Yeah, we're going to do a little Dooley and Mac alternating runs today. See how many we get through before maintenance. Ooh, 12 crits, really nice. Alright, more Mac here, we'll see. I'd say our build is very medium style at the moment.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Alright, got Poppy Field here, Pendulum, Spider Maze. That's going to be quite a bit of damage there. We'll see.
You are merely a step
Close.
on the ladder I must climb.
Alright, let's see if we can make a substantial board improvement on this day. I'll check out Toy Vendor here. A lot of good toys in the game. Could have figured not re-rolling there because we can't really replace non-friends. Which is kind of the downside of DJ Robot. Come on, Feather. There we go. Ooh. Does enchantments on DJ Robot look like? burn 15. We probably put burning on ballista. I'm trying to replace Clarence with smaller friends now, I think is the play. Well... do I defeat Burninator bot? I think the answer is yes. Cosmic Rock again for more cooldown stuff is definitely not a bad play either. You know what, we're pretty far ahead on XP, and I think Cosmic Rock has some really nice drops. Specifically this skill, when you crit haste item 1 second, and these drops right here, the 6% ward cooldown reduction. Okay, let's check out mediums.
What can I get you?
Yoinks.
You might try JJ's shop. Real friendly guy.
I'll just see a friend vendor here. That'd be nice. Can upgrade the bronze item. Let's check out weapons vendor.
Battle days are over.
It's not like
My
I'm not
weapons
using weapons
crave
right now.
more. Newful teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Interesting. Ooh, Obsidian Race Carl? Yeah, that's better than
Use it
Clarence.
Make me proud.
Okay, well, I guess that's kind of the build there, then. Could get some improvements here, but it's kind of unlikely. I think we're going to be very lucky if we get 7 on this run. We'll see, though. Obsidian Race Carl's a lot of damage.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Yep, Ace Finesse is a pretty good build, man.
You've got talent. You should put
Race
it
Carl is
to
basically like
noble
drill right
use.
now. Okay, friend vendor, here we go. Hook it up. Alright, that's not exactly a hookup there, bud. I'd have to replace nanobots with that. I don't think so. I think the only real replacement for Beetle is yellow to get haste.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Alright, yes.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say goodbye.
I think skills unique to Dooley can actually be more of a flop than weapons here. I'm gonna go weapons skills, actually.
Sad not everyone can be a worm cat, but you will try. Yes?
Yeah, I'll take 20 across the board, sure.
One person has died in my training. Today,
I'm not believing in defeating Death Knight Reaper here. Yurdan, though, let's go.
Guess I rolled higher. I'll go first. This matchmaking is so broken.
15 is not a bad sell amount.
Make deals, not war.
Yeah, okay.
You're listening to your needs.
Should probably just be buying chocolates when they appear now. Haste items.
I
Okay,
can
that's
turn
definitely
your
a
minutes
vendor.
into hours.
It's rolled out. Wow.
Oh, not everyone's ready for the fast life.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Okay, poison regeneration build. I think we're going to scale enough damage here. It should be fine.
All
Yep.
change begins in the heat of the crucible.
Yep. Alright, got some 7 chances here. This obsidian race car will really set us up nice. Yeah, we'll take 220 max health here. Okay, I'm also going to start buying chocolates now, because while I can improve some stuff on this board, the odds of finding the items we need to improve the board are very low, and HP is a guarantee. Oh, nice. 16 gold, I'll take that. Yeah, with the transform event being added into the game, the ability to transform your core became possible, which is nice. Because often the core becomes inventory impediment, so often it ends up on the board too. Nice to have more options. Oh man. Okay. Should definitely consider this because it's an 8-time multicast. So with 8-time multicast, that completely charges the DJ robot every time it goes off. And it's going to be hasted too. I don't actually think that's better, because more haste sources means that we have better evaluation on Obsidian Race Carl.
I would never debase my wares by haggling.
Wow, charge an item 3 seconds. Well... I might try it on PvE. The cool part is it's a friend, so it does scale our other stuff. I guess this is the only thing that's scaling off of friend usage. Everything else is haste, so the amount of haste is the most important thing. It is more procs overall. Could even consider running the Nitro with the Octopus. I think I'm going to do that.
Tell everyone you got it here.
I'm not totally convinced here. I'm going to keep the rest of my inventory. Hey, nice.
Shall I gift wrap it for you?
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back. You leave it behind, someone else finds.
We'll see.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Woo-wee, Poppy Field. Well, if you freeze me, there's no way.
I am seeking gold in a world of lead.
Let's see what our enchantment location is.
There's more to your destiny than gold. But gold is nice.
Have you ever considered becoming triangular?
Alright, let's just commit to this here. I actually don't think this is best, but when else do we get to have Octopus on board? Shiny Octopus, 9 times multicast now. Watch out. Also worth 100 gold, that's worth noting.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Let's actually roll that. Okay, weapons 15 crit, that's cool.
Bazaar is a rabid beast. Be its master.
Yo, Dr. Lowizard, thanks for 124 months. 124. Legendary, man. Thank you.
Maybe I should lower my prices.
Once it gets rolling, it's good. It's just a little bit slow. Is fair. Let's go Curio here.
Landfill. I see buried treasure. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you. Well,
Oh,
you're
wrong one
doing
there.
your part to clean up the bazaar. Hooey.
Hooey.
That's a bargain.
Alright, we're going to transform this catalyst so we get an enchanted small item. Enchanted capacitor, okay. Fair.
I've been watching your progress. At last, here you are.
Oh, that's nice.
Oren was right. You are a quick study.
Alright, good luck to me.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
Poppy Field again? No, VAT this time, okay.
Another step closer to the formula of life.
All right, GG, 6 wins. It was a very medium build the entire way through. I think my takeaway from this, if I'm going to run a DJ Robot in a medium, I want to pick one medium, either Obsidian Race Carl or Fiery Ballista. But good run nonetheless. Oh, there's new weekly challenges. Okay. Let's see what those are. Start 100 days, heal 1500, lose a fight to a monster. Get that out of here, man. Get that out of here. Losing? Nah.
Some call me mad, but I will outlive all who judge me.
Okay. Silver tier reagent or store? Let's go store here.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something.
It's a good enough
On
start.
behalf of the Grand Society of blah blah blah. Bye.
Okay.
I guess I made a sale.
We'll refract it. Let's go ahead and fight Viper. Not usually able to take the Viper fight on max, so it's nice.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for you.
Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade Refractor here.
I say thoroughly.
With more time comes greater perfection.
Okay, let's go Strange Mushroom. Potion's generally okay, but 4 gold's nice as well. Alright, good luck to me.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Wow. Gold healthy hoarder star, that's crazy.
People first, profit 10. So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Well, this is nice for Refractor early at least.
If that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Some are too proud to be trained by a child. You might examine that.
I think dumpster diving at a higher tier. Let's just go leftmost poison +2.
Quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade Sword Cane.
Curio sells junk. We read.
A thing of true beauty.
Alright, does this actually defeat Rogue Scrapper? I'm not convinced. But if I go like this, we have a lot of poison. This should defeat Rogue Scrapper, though. It's going to be closer than we want. We have 2 sources of 6 poison, which in my experience is enough. We're also gaining a bit of regeneration with the Sword Cane, so that's helpful.
What strange creatures prowl these streets?
Alright, that's nice. Okay, I don't have any of the stuff for the tiny furry friend here. That's fair.
How do you hugelings use these things?
Okay, this gains regeneration, so we're going to put this in here for the Nightshade.
Huge things!
Probably buy Spider Mace, even though we're not using it yet.
Something huge!
Shame we're not going to level up here. Debating what I put on board is probably just the Refractor, which means the Mortar and Pestle was probably an inefficient purchase, but fair. Let's check out non-weapon items here.
Discounts for peace.
Okay, well.
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this. I can feel our energies resonating.
Is this actually going to be better than Refractor? I think so.
I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Just lucky this isn't weapons, Vanessa. It's the truth.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Weapons Vanessa is kind of the early game counter to Max. He has such low starting health. Transform leftmost small item. I don't think so. Alright, my board is definitely competent. We're getting a lot of poison on Nightshade. I can even consider just going Refractor here, which is also a lot of damage. I think Refractor might actually be better. But the point I'm getting to is we're buying chocolates here. So we only have 350 HP, so 150 more HP is pretty darn valuable. Oh, I also could have transformed a chocolate there and should have. But no matter where you go, there you are. Turns out we're right here at the moment. Ooh. Okay, this build definitely can defeat Eccentric Aetheryte, and I will take the higher XP evaluation.
We haven't
For having taken Rogue Scrapper and Eccentric Aetherite, we will finally be back on our appropriate curve here. Ow. Listen here, man.
Knew that would happen. Didn't care.
Well, Mac has a hilariously hard time generating blocks, so a force field's not going to be staying in here. I am definitely taking 5 regeneration. Alright, B1, B2 is back again. Incense is a pretty nice upgrade target. Let's do it.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New is for suckers. What damage is...
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
Well, I almost always take upgrade here, but skill's not looking bad because my upgrade target right now is Myrrh. Myrrh or the Venomander, both of which are probably not going to stay on the board. I don't like using the upgrade options on things I don't think will stay on the board, at least not for a day or two. I guess in the current setup, Venomander is playing well with Nightshade. I think Nightshade has a shelf life of maybe 2 more days on board. Okay, I'm going to upgrade Venomander here.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
A lot of damage, man.
All cannon.
That's
no
fair.
ball.
That's fair. That was a very solid weapons Vanessa build.
I pay well for mid-sized things. Reasonable. And that's how a master merchant makes a sale.
Silver Athenor, huh? Huh.
Not what I'd call tasteful, but very well.
I don't know. Silver Athenor at least gives us kind of a direction, I guess. We're all in on poison right now. This might be a tarp. I think I'm going to pass on this.
Reward the peaceful.
It's back, guys. It's back.
Warful.
Yeah, it's a bit of a longer play here, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to grab Venomander Gold, and I'm going to grab the book here. So I think the choices I'm making right now might actually result in an unfortunate journey under 4 wins, but at the same time, could work out awesome.
I can play you the Ganjo, or I can play
Could work
you
out
mine.
awesome.
Your choice. Ah, you gold-praying ski-waller!
Let's go small non-weapon. We're pretty broke to be checking out Jay. Okay, crit chance potions, alright.
New discovery. The formula of life is revealed.
Okay, your leftmost weapon has +2 damage, and you buy a weapon increases bonus by 2. Let's do the rightmost item. Charge a slow item, I guess.
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
I'm gonna go for 5 regeneration here. Let's keep it stacking. Oh boy, it's Vanessa.
When you are dust, I will remain.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Okay, I got a poison and fire build, so we got chance here, though it's a really nice build they got going on there, admittedly. Okay, we definitely won this one because of regeneration.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Nice try by Vanessa there. Okay, transform an item. We're going to transform. Does it have to be reagents? It does. So I could transform the Myrrh to get 5 regeneration here, or I can transform the Medkit to get a gold item. That's kind of tough. I'm going to hold on to the Shard of Obsidian as is, because if we get into Poppy Field, it's one of the highest tier items to get. I think I am going to transform the Myrrh. Oh, we could also transform Nightshade into Toxic something. Yeah, you know what? Let's transform the Nightshade, because the Nightshade's going to fall off here really soon. In fact, it's already fallen off. Ooh. Toxic Weaselpede. Okay. While your enemy has poison, this has +1 multicast. So that's serendipity. B1, B2 upgrades what here? Myrrh? I'm going to take the regeneration. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those runs. Okay, Gorgon Noble's rad here. A little worried about our damage scaling on Gorgon Noble, but we got so much regeneration, I think it's going to be A-OK #1. And admittedly, Spider Mace is not looking bad on board right now. It's lacking a little bit of damage, though. Nah, Refractor's the win condition.
Look into my eyes, little mouse.
Yo, nice 3D res. Congrats on becoming the Boshi, dude. Great feelings all around. Congratulations. Yo, Code Xander, thanks for tier 3 71 months as well. Thank you, thank you. It is Wednesday indeed, my dude. Indeed it is. A Wednesday. Alright, Poison Freeze is great.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
I'm gonna go Silver Tier Loot, I guess. Also, Weaselpede should be on the left here. Oh, nice. Got XP off of that? That's great. Alright, Jay sells items, and I need some items right now. Thanks, Jay. Apothecary giving reagents for the tome is definitely nice. Also, I'd say Amber's pretty sick here. I think I like Amber better than the Quill, at least. I'm gonna roll this. Not a potion build. Could have been. Could have been. Let's take regeneration again.
You unstoppable.
Alright, I think we're going to lose here. We'll see, though. Again, I'm making a series of dubious choices to go into a non-standard build. So, we'll accept our result, whatever it may be. Hopefully we can still get 4 here. That'd be nice. Wow. Multicast Poison Bird's pretty nasty. This is a fight where Nightshade would be really effective. Fair.
No hard feelings, right?
Okay, large items.
Hello, little sentient.
Okay. We're not out of getting a femur build going here. We do have a pretty considerable amount of slow already. I guess we only have 1 slow, 2 slows. I definitely think that going into femur here is better than staying with Kane. Let's roll here and see what we get, though.
Hope it pleases you.
All right, Poppy Field has arrived. We have pretty good weapons for Poppy Field as well, so I think I'm just going to get that on board. I think it's going to be more effective than femur on average. It's a decent chance at 7 wins, which I'll take now. Our other build idea didn't really pan out. Alright, I'm going to sell Femur. I'm going to buy Poppy Field here. Alright, so Poppy Field is when you use a weapon, it poisons, which is nice, because that activates the Spider Mace's proc condition. This is a very quick lifesteal weapon for the Poppy Field as well, which will be gaining damage on every hit. That's nice. So Weaselpede definitely looks tempting because of the freeze, but I think it's probably better just to have more weapons on field. This looks pretty nice. Oh, excuse me. It's honestly a little bit early to be putting Poppy Field on the playfield, but I don't have any better options right now. Let's just check out the aerodrome here. All right, that's good.
I'm living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
Sounds awesome, Not Touch. All right, let's go for the Dire Inglet. This guy's a really cool skill. When you use a weapon against 4% crit chance for the fight, that's definitely nice for us. So I want to replace these 3 with smaller, faster weapons.
A waste of my time. But I do have plenty. The bazaar has many
Okay, upgrade silver tier or lower. No time like the present to upgrade Poppy Field. It gets more poison, but more importantly, your weapons receive a higher percentage of the poison generated. Oh, let's try for a PvE here. Seller, okay. Okay, weapons vendor. Here we go.
Finished with fighting.
Oh,
But I can help you finish a fight.
refractor again, huh? Okay, I mean, gold refractor is definitely a weapon.
Teaches stillness. I prefer action.
Hmm.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Not the vendor of my dreams, but improvements.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
My dreams are too big.
Again, a heads up, the stream will be a bit shorter today, celebrating my mom's birthday this afternoon, so we'll be taking a little time off for that. No, we'll be back tomorrow for our regularly scheduled stream. I think we're okay here, because they're not really gaining amount of block on the fixer-upper as fast as we're gaining weapon damage. And we have poison, which will undercut them, so I think this will be fine. In fact, I know this is going to be fine now. Their build is directly countered by any amount of poison.
I still lost.
This build, however, is off to a really nice start. Let's look what they have going on. They have the billboard, which is not that high value right now, but it's gaining value on the VIP pass. So they're basically doing a fatigue battle versus every PvE and getting massive amounts of value on the billboard, which will eventually get down to 1 second there. Basically, if I face this build again on day 12, it's going to just completely chunk us. But right now, we hit a good timing for that build. I guess we'll check out Goldie here.
There's two kinds of people. Rich and stupid.
If the staff wasn't so dang slow, I'd put it on board here, because it would improve the damage of the other weapons a lot. So we get 2 times regeneration, so it'd be plus 50 damage start. I don't know, maybe that's worth it. Seems like putting down smaller weapons like Spike and stuff would just be better, though. I don't know, man. It's a tough one. I think I'm going to roll here and probably regret it. Indubitably. Well, this isn't bad. Let's take the runic potion here.
Accept some lead.
Runic potion basically ruins the effectiveness of the cane, because we're going to replace here.
Someone with taste around.
Not sure on the board right now. We'll figure this out in a sec. Okay, plus poison extract's definitely good here. Yes, indeed, Calandros. Always good to avoid time paradoxes. Zip zap.
Not all my subjects survive.
Oh, sick. 40 gold? Dude, that's like almost 6 days worth of income in one item. Let's go.
No food seems wise, but
Oh my god, this is the skill to get right now. Your poison items have +4 poison for each weapon you have. This is the poppy field. Well, we went from 7 to 25 poison per weapon hit. Hot dog, them dogs are hot. Hot dog.
Well, howdy, hero. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
You know, Sunderer is pretty quick. I think I'm going to take Sunderer here, in fact.
very old man.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I want another small weapon here. Actually, pretty solid. I think I would take Fang here, in fact.
Warms my rusty circuits to
Yeah.
see that find home.
Yeah, that's the one. So Fang is definitely remarkably kind of a crappy weapon, but since we have Poppy Field, it becomes very good. Okay, we definitely want this because it hastes our lifesteal weapons, which is great. Cooldown reduction's also great. Poison, great. Regeneration, yay. Alright, 30 poison Poppy Field. Just like that, we have ourselves a build. Nope, small item vendor's kind of tempt, but is it better than fishing for XP? I don't think so. Let's go. It was uneventful.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
I'm not sure how this fares. Apparently, pretty good. As much damage as Refractor is gaining, if you look at the scaling versus the other weapons, it's not actually that good. So replacing the Refractor with 2 small weapons would be pretty awesome here. Looking at like floor spikes and maybe one other. Alright, I'm just going to pay the 5 here to get 2 more poison on the Poppy Field. The poison on the Poppy Field is the entirety of our scaling, so definitely the right choice. Weapon vendor's good, but free loot item could be cooldown reduction across the board, and is.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
Caltrops would work with Poppy Field, yes. That'd be like basically the ultimate item to get here. Not going to sell it just yet, because I could replace the Refractor here. Alright, Cosmic Rock is too good to pass up. Got 12% crit skill, haste on crit, and cooldown feathers to boot. I think that this build right now, the Poppy Field build, is probably Mac's most consistent build. I've only done it a few times myself, but it's definitely a good one.
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Okay, well there's a small weapon.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent choice.
Ooh, the old crocodile tears could be interesting. Too slow here, though. Too slow. I mean, 2 fast weapons to replace it here. Floor spikes is it right now, for sure. Alright, extract is good, but I think our damage is plenty sorted. Let's just get our health a little better here. Let's say health is our weakest value on this build. And I was trying to avoid using this, but let's go ahead and do it now. Hoping to replace this item fully before using that.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Also, notably, the letter opener is better than Sunderer here. Oh boy, it's a Dualtron, everybody. Whew. Nice one. Really got a really clean setup here. They got all 5 bugs, DJ Robot, and Dualtron. It's a pretty nice build, man. Pretty nice build, man.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go.
think that suits you beautifully.
But if combat lasts long enough, which it won't, we'll get all of our weapons lifestealed. That's nice.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
I mean, honestly, instead of the lifesteal, the energy potion's pretty good, but this does haste our lifesteal weapons, so it's actually a little bit quicker than energy potion in terms of getting the activation going. That's true. I think if the energy potion was gold or diamond, then I'd be considering it more.
I've got 4 legs because I
Catalyst becomes a enchanted item, so there's that. Let's get just plus ammo. I mean, that's still worth it, because this is our weakest weapon, the dagger. It's easy enough to drop that for something else now.
With enough power,
Oh my god.
itself.
That's the one. Okay, now we definitely still can lose, but I'd say versus about 90% of matchups right now, we're just going to completely crush. Yeah, Poison Mace is also good here because it like self-propagates the condition. But hard to beat that much damage. Yeah, 12 crit chance. Let's go. Alright, so we're on max value Chocolat Train right now. We just want to scale up as much health as we possibly can for the rest of the run. And I think I'm going to extend that to Gumballs as well. Not ready to buy Gumballs yet. Alright.
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
Flamethrower. Woo-wee. Oh my god, the ammo on that atomic clock. How much ammo was that? I'm gonna replay this fight. Oh, 6 ammo. Turbo atomic clock. That would just destroy a one-weapon build. Okay.
Lithic markets just trade boulders. This is more fun.
Goop Flail definitely works here. It's just a bit slow.
Business. I will.
Another step forward on my path.
Hey, nice, Namal. Great build.
Immortality has been interesting. But there are nobler goals to pursue.
I mean, it's still +2 4 poison on the poppy field. Alright. Oh, let's transform this catalyst into an enchanted gold item. Oh, weapons vendor, though. You know, our weapons are actually pretty good for what we're doing. Obsidian smelling salts. Yeah. Okay, this does count as a weapon for poppy field, but even then, I don't think it's worth it here.
I have 50 worlds to rule. I have no time for this. I have many enemies. Now I have one.
Ebony, you're going to face somebody that's on the same day as you are in the PvP portion of the day. So top of the hour, you face an asynchronous snapshot of somebody else's build that's on the same day as you.
I'm a people person, and sometimes
Okay, I'll take that. Could be anything, man.
Sad to say goodbye.
Could be anything, but if it transforms, it will be an enchanted diamond item. It's pretty good.
After all these centuries, there is still more
Hold
to
your
learn.
loot. Oh, nice. Yes, if we had slow enchant on Poppy Field, this would be immensely good. It's a good point. I agree.
I see a spark in you.
Eh.
Let's make it a flame.
Nah. Later
It's
half.
wise not to rush the flames.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Uh-oh. Might get frozen out here. Oh, that's close. That's close. Sounds like a sick run tack, dude. That build scares me, the Dualtron build. If it gets going, you're just screwed. Monster skills.
You can learn a lot from nature if you survive it.
Alright. Now, use an item shield 20, sure. It's a health extension. Acceptable. This is 100% the largest poppy field I've had. 84 poisons, a lot of poison.
You have started a war today.
Ooh. The old Eclipse.
With each new discovery,
Eclipse is actually kind of interesting here because the first time you fall below half health, each fight use this, which let's just say we just drop this on board right now for like these three. It means our scaling goes a lot slower, but we do get a guaranteed usage of our weapons, which by the time we're at half health, they should be at many hundreds of damage. But I think just having more weapons on playfield is best.
with more time comes greater perfection.
Anubis is literally just somebody that's on the same day as you. The amount of wins is not taken into account whatsoever. I believe you're experiencing what they call confirmation bias. Hey, Inalauda, thanks for 32 months. It's a fresh run today. Did a Dooley one before this. This is a very similar run to the one we had yesterday, I agree. The differences from the one yesterday is we have Poison Enchant here on the Poppy field, and a few different weapon choices. Well, not technically, Anubis. The amount of wins your opponent has versus you doesn't actually affect the power of your own board state, so there's no luck involved. Simply just means that your opponent won more matches than you did previously.
I will fight you, but only so that I can study you.
Oh boy, I think I'm a faster version here. Oh, nice freeze on that. That is such a good freeze. Better lucky than good, friend. Yeah, come on. Trying to get my cat come up my lap. It's impossible. Come on. Come on, the Pin. You're running around yonking, bothering everybody. Come on. Penny. Penny. She's not listening. Okay, now I think we're on the gumball train. And I'm going to sell the Eclipse. It's just not good here. All right, Daisy, you can take the spot in my lap then? Come on. Come on, girl. That's right, Penny. You didn't take the spot. So Daisy got it. Isn't that tough? The old move your meat, lose your seat. All right, let's pump this poppy field up to 90 poison. Honestly, the Curio's probably best. But 90 poison. This build has to defeat Awakened District. Well, at least I got a cat in the lab. Not the cat I wanted. A cat indeed. Yeah, Penny, you waited too long. Yeah. Yeah.
Another specimen for my collection.
Oh, Mighty Moss, thanks for 62 months. Much appreciation.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
Penny, you are truly a cat. You got to go to your other bed because Daisy took your seat. You didn't get in my lap.
I'm not judging you. I'm evaluating you.
When you use a weapon, reduce its cooldown by 5%. Alright. Okay. Not that fights are lasting long, but any form of cooldown reduction has to be one of the better things that can happen for us. I mean, I should take the insect wing, but I'm going to pump up this poppy field.
I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
Penny's just sitting at my desk. She's omega jealous at Daisy right now. In my lap. And Daisy is very smugly just, you know, enjoying the moment. Ooh-wee. Oh, man. The throw-in net pendulum combo, that's so good. Penny, come on.
But a glimpse of your potential.
Come on. Oh my god, this cat. Listen here, cat. What item do I enchant randomly here? The Shard of Obsidian, probably?
Have you ever considered becoming triangular?
Yeah. I think Fang's also decent here. Oh, Haste Obsidian, nice.
The bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all. Death.
Hey, Azalthorn, thanks for 54 months. Thanks for the good luck wishes. Appreciate it. It's an additional reminder, our stream will be rather short today, celebrating my mom's birthday this afternoon. Just wanted to get in a couple runs here before that happened. We'll be back to our normal business tomorrow, though, for sure. Okay, taking XP here will level me up.
Life is risk. Will you? The bazaar is more than a city. It is their plaything.
Okay, this is a great build for Frost Street Champion, because the Frost Street Champion freezes all non-weapon items at start of combat, and that'd be a really awesome skill to get as well.
We fight again later.
Alright.
My mind glows.
Okay, upgrade an item. Maybe skills here. I don't have very many good upgrades. Yeah, that's skills.
I would promise to be here when you're ready, but I am very old.
First 5 times you poison, charge a burn item. When you crit with an item, it gains 5% crit chance for the fight. Okay, that's good enough.
Soon I think you will be ready for Adira's training.
I'll check out Curio here. Alright, weapon damage, poison. Good, I got a cat back in my lap. So nice. So nice.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
Okay, no freeze beetle on board. Probably means we win here. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go weapons vendor here because floor spike is a considerable upgrade.
Good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
Come on, small weapons. All right, crocodile tears, ain't it?
The bazaar is not kind.
Liking this nice even 100 poison poppy field. Feels nice, man. Ooh, aerodrome. Here we go. Tools, nah. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, Caltrops is definitely it. Because if we hit with one weapon after having Caltrops on board, they're going to gain 92 damage. So if we hit with two weapons, it's pretty much GG, even versus like that Dooley build. As long as we can hit with a weapon, we're fine. Also going to put the fastest weapons I got in. I think I'm even going to remove the runic potion for an additional weapon here. That's true. That's true. Yo-yo? Okay, no yo-yo. Hi, Daisy. You back again for the third time in 5 minutes? That's nice. Look at kitty. Look at kitty. The only thing that would have been better here is if we got the Caltrops before our enchantment. $865 damage Caltrops there. Pretty good, pretty good.
Disgusting creatures.
It's multicast, so that's definitely something. Let's go weapon skills here, because the starting damage amount on the Caltrops would be good. 20 though, we can do better. There we go. Oh, your weapons have plus damage equal to your regeneration, 50 on Caltrops, or 15 when we crit at 20% crit rate. I guess I'll take the 50.
Today you have become slightly less weak. Ryokon is proud.
Daisy the cat. Well, you know, I'm not super happy that you're licking my hand right now, but thank you. Definitely not my preference. You're good kidders, though. Caltrops, Caltrops deals damage when your enemy uses an item. So it's a direct counter to item spam builds.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Okay, this is really fortunate we got caltrops here, because this build's a bit of a monster. It's gonna kill itself, though. Okay, so basically, if this build has any amount of time to get going, we are so dead. Better lucky than good. Yeah, let's get back to 100 poison here. So we lost a little bit by having one less weapon on board. And we're back. 100.
I will defeat death itself.
I'll take diamond, gold or diamond tier loot item. Oh, snap. Okay, 12% cooldown reduction. I'm actually going to put this on the Turbo Shard of Obsidian, because I think the first weapon going off is the most important weapon. Normally, I reserve the feathers for the lower or higher cooldown items, but I'm going to make an exception here.
Your fault. I blame. You stronger. Now it knows.
Oh, nice. I have freeze on poisons. That's nice. It's a little escalation. Good skill. Take guaranteed health up here. Okay, day 15 Dooley. I mean, flip a coin. We'll see what happens.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Okay. I think we're good here because caltrops is scaled now. Yep. Okay, without caltrops, 100% lost there.
I can feel the foundation humming beneath my feet. Such power.
All right, that was a super monster build. That's definitely the biggest poppy field I've ever had by about 40. Maybe a little bit less than that. I had a 70 something the other day. But the caltrops got us there. Poppy field right now I feel like is a very consistent 7-win and sometimes a 10-win build. Definitely want to max more consistent options currently. Just because large item vendor is very likely to have poppy field. And hey, with that, we're going to rank up to gold. Let's go. That's the stuff. Okay, over halfway to legend now. That's nice. I'm going to roll this challenge here. Apply 300 poison. Well, we should have done that last run. Okay, fair enough. Cool. What time we got here? One sec. Alright, I'm gonna play this run. I don't think we'll finish before servers go down for maintenance, but we'll get one started. There's no loss of runs on this, just the server maintenance. And last time I did server maintenance, they also started late, and some people were still on the servers too, so let's just roll with it. Okay, we did weaponized core last time. Let's go companion core this time. I don't know, this is a really strong start. We're companioning. We'll mix it up. I say companion core is one of the most likely to be transformed later, but it has a very high power level in the early game.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
Okay, Arc Blaster's
Whoever said money
fine.
can't buy class had neither. I
Hey!
think that suits you beautifully.
Okay, big question here. Okay, when adjacent item hastes or slows, charges 1 second. Poisons or burns, charges second. So is it better to go like this, or is it better to go like this? I think having the max amount of burn right now is probably most important. It's also his Grab Wallace here. He's a cool guy. And he's shaped like a wall. That's nice. Yo, enjoy that lurk, Echo Fine. Thank you all for being here on this awesome Wednesday morning. Pleasure to be here. No frills to boot, no pop-ups, alerts, sponsored gameplay, affiliates, etc. Just thank you all for your subs, donation, and watching ads. The reason we're still here 13 years later. Couldn't do it without you. Also, whether you've been tuning in since day one of the 2-year live stream challenge, your first time tuning in today, just thanks so much for spending some time here. Appreciate you. Yeah, not a shabby star here indeed, Squirrel. Indeed. Okay, that's nice. +1's pretty significant right now. Ooh, man. So I like Curio early, but honestly right now, what am I going to see at Curio that's like going to be exciting? Sure, rocket boots are cool. Yeah, it's pretty minimal. Plus slow items can be very nice for the beetle, but I'd rather have my money available for later, like to buy chocolates and stuff on day 3, than I would get +1 slow right now. That's factual. Let's take the health here. Let's also, again, take the health here.
You unstoppable.
Okay, for this one, I should probably drop Wallace down. Because Wallace is potential to outscale. Might even just do this here. I think this is a better chance to win just having block. I don't think I generate enough burn currently with the amount of items on board to actually generate a positive amount of burn. So if they have any block whatsoever, we're just damaged. So we're going to lose to Ignition Core. We're going to lose to probably Weaponized Core, but there are still chances this way. This is okay, but again, we're not generating enough value on the Firefly in order to make it proc fast enough. We just saw it on the Pyro fight. It was a bit waning. So we'll go like this and hope that we can generate an amount of block. I'd say I'd put our chance of winning any fight here well under 50%, but there's still a chance. Sometimes in the early game, you just got to give yourself some outs. Okay, I'm now scaling block faster than they're scaling damage. Our ploy worked. Nice. Check out some items here.
Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
All right, Beetley Beetle.
If that doesn't work out for you,
Now you're
back
thinking
where
with
we
beetles. Okay, this one's poisons. It's still okay on board, but it's nice to have right now. When you haste, this gains +1 poison for the fight. It's actually pretty nice on the other side if I just put it like this again and then put the monitor lizard on that side. A little more expensive than I'd prefer, but
enjoy your purchase.
I think functional.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Since we got first aid in here, monitor lizard will probably not make it on the playfield, and that's all right.
Yeah, you're probably too skilled for my humble abilities.
Hook it up. There we go.
I spent half my life mastering that technique. So, like, 9 years.
Pretty weak skill, but it does something. Okay, if I use Monitor Lizard here, I can definitely defeat Rogue Scrapper, which is important. Okay, so we have 2 sources of haste, and a burn, and a poison. Pretty minimal health, but I think this is going to be adequate. I don't think on a PvP I'd use Monitor Lizard, but for PvE, definitely. Getting the Rogue Scrapper fight solved is one of the best things you can do for the start of your run. It's very effective. Okay, it looks like we're actually able to gain an amount of burn now, which is awesome. It's better than I was expecting. All right, start of each fight, slow an item. Nice, that charges the Firefly right away. All right, it's got to be small item vendor here. Well, could also go for the 4 gold. There's a lot of small item upgrades we can just buy right now. That's my thought. Wallace is one of those. True. You know what? Wallace plays on board right now. I'm going to buy him.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
Okay, we're going to go Mountain Pass here. We're going to take the 2 gold 1 XP. We're doing this so we can level up before the end of the day and expand our board out. This will definitely be helpful. Why couldn't it be per friend here, huh? All right. Cool. Oh, hey, Blue Beetle works with poison, so we can actually do this and have the triple beetle down. I do think that Wallace has some pretty nice value here, but... Nah, Wallace has to be better than 0.5 second freeze right now. Has to. Nice. Hey, Monitor Lizard was not inefficient there. I'm gonna go gain 4 gold here. Okay, we got transform item. I'm not ready to transform the core yet.
You're huge. Do you have any?
Yeah, okay, yellow bug. When adjacent item burns, here we
So
go.
I can buy things. Huge things.
Haste the hasters. I really don't want to roll here. Maybe I don't. Well, 1 roll. Honestly, charcoal's a nice little finisher here. We got a lot of friend usage right now, so we can just go charcoal and the maybe Wallace or Blue Beetle. I'll fuss with my board here in a second. Yo-ho Sauce Hunter, thanks for 36 months. Appreciate that. 3 years, man. You did it. Chosgob 144. Thanks, man. Additional reminder, bit of a shorty today, celebrating my mom's birthday here this afternoon, so we'll be back to our normal business tomorrow. But glad we were able to get up and get some runs in today. Okay, I'm really terrified of the Scout Trooper fight. Since the Uzi got changed to 10 base damage, this fight is much harder. Okay, an adjacent item poisons or burns. How do I actually set this up right? Okay, I think we haste this one. We burn here. Yeah, we leave it like this. This is how it's done. I think it's just Rogue Scrapper again here. Yeah, I don't trust Scout Trooper. Not in the slightest. Yeah, Charcoal's scaling pretty awesome here, man. Maybe Charcoal should be the haste target. It's a great win condition versus a fatigue build. Oh, man, brutal. Okay, what's brutal here is that I need upgrades on board pretty badly. And this offers the opportunity for upgrades. But if we get the Chocolates event after this, which is likely, then I really want to have that money available. So I think we're going to go for an upgrade here. The haste bug upgrade's pretty good because it's additional target. Same with the slow bug. But I think additional target haste is probably the cleanest upgrade at the moment. Means more friends going off, more scaling. There's the chocolates I was just talking about. Upgrade First Aiden. First Aiden's also very likely to be on board here. Let me check out the upgrade on Firefly, actually. It's 2 more burn. Burn melt, so you only get events once per day. And you very often get chocolates on day 3 and 4. It might even be a guarantee. So since we hadn't seen the chocolates event yet, and there's only 2 pips left, it was very likely chocolates would appear. In fact, I think chocolates on day 3 and 4 are guaranteed, or close to guaranteed. It's a common event. Ooh, scary one. We'll see about this. We already got enchanted item too? Damn. I think we're dead here. In fact, we're big time dead here. Alright, fair fight. I still like the build we have going on, it's just not complete yet. Oh, okay, so I can pay 10 for 150. I can get 80 health for free, or I can go small item vendor, which is definitely our best vendor right now. Well, that brutal choice is going to take my first break of the day here at the 2-hour mark. Just going to stand and stretch real fast. Encourage you to do the same. Be back in just a moment for the continuation of this run. Feel free to say your thoughts on what we should choose here. I'm a bit torn myself. Make a decision when we get back. Alright, sitting back down here. Thanks for your patience. Still torn here. I think I'm actually going to take small item vendor, though. Like, chocolates are important for scaling HP, but if I can't deal damage fast enough, then how much HP we have doesn't really matter.
If you have to ask the price,
We'll come back around for
you can't
chocolates.
afford it.
Okay, nice.
You want to buy that? I mean, excellent.
Yeah, that's a good
choice.
one, Super Frog. It's the only cosmetic I've gotten off of the, out of my chest so far.
People first, profit 10.
Okay, Clarence is definitely acceptable here. Clarence is a better version of the Monitor Lizard for us. Fortunately, I have to sell the claw to get it. That's fair. I could also put this beetle on board. Nah.
Happy to make a sale. Sad to say good.
Clarence should scale pretty nice here. 15 damage per friend used? Yeah. I don't actually believe this build defeats Prince Marianus. Kind of weak against his setup with the eel, so let's go for Outlands Dervish crit chance.
The bazaar is an overripe fruit. The Lord of the Wastes would like you.
Not a great transform target here. Let's just go small weapons. See what we get. Alright. Definitely Fins here. This kind of makes up for us not getting the chocolates, in a way.
Hey, if it's about the gold, Pip is affordable. Cute kid, too.
Alright, first time you haste freeze. Let's do haste freeze.
I hope we can do this again.
Alright, good luck to me.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain.
That's a lot of burn you got there in a big old club, man. Dang.
Please share with me your secrets.
Alright, alright. So we won that fight because our freeze landed on the femur club, and that's the only reason. Okay, we'll definitely take B1, B2 here. I'm gonna upgrade the slow beetle. Bzz. Bzz.
Yataria? The Dunes? Where shall we start?
2% cooldown reduction is not bad. We can do better than that. You know, I'll take Fixer Upper. I'm not really going to be using it, but it will upgrade itself as the run goes along, and it'll be worth more money later. Okay, this build defeats Mod Squad. And probably should. Rocket Boots also pretty nuts, because we can get +1 haste 3 times on Yellow Mantis. Well, let's go for XP here. Could even be another friend on board, potentially. Not opposed to Bulldozer in this situation. I even like the gold crypto here. Some good stuff all around. Hey, you kidding me right now? That's awesome, man. Hook it up. Say our build's feeling a lot more competent in PvP now, so let's get back on the chocolate train. Sorry, Wallace, you're definitely out here. It's a little too slow, man. It's fair. Chocolat, chocolat. Yeah, that's fair, Burn Melt. I like that idea of transforming the fixer-upper once it's diamond. It's definitely a solid strat. Let's check out Barcoon here.
I mean, welcome to my business.
Okay.
Is it because I talk too slow?
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
It's a really nasty caltrop there. Or bola, rather. That's what those are, bolas. They're not gaining damage, though, so we're probably okay here. Nice.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Okay, we hit our breakpoint, so not going to D-rank this run. That's nice. Haven't had any D-ranks lately.
Good food.
Keep it going. Okay, these two events combined makes up for our lack of finding chocolates that one day. I mean... this build needs to be improved, but it's also competent as is. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go 5 more chocolates. Probably out of the chocolate train now, looking to get out of Companion Core. We're definitely accepting a slightly weaker build to buy these chocolates, but we're now plus a bunch of HP. Okay, no way on Lich here. Trash Golem, and I think I prefer Dire Mosquito. I think the skills and the drops here are just better for us. Hey, when you slow haste a weapon 1 second, wow, okay. That's better than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be his start of combat haste a weapon.
Imagine the wonders waiting for us in the ground.
Eh, and sells for 8, which is not bad. Let's roll, though. Yeah. Let's take the feather here.
Who were the people?
I think I'm going to reduce the cooldown on the Mantis. Okay, Tupa, Ahibite. All the characters you can buy can be good, but I'll just give you a brief overview of the characters. So, Pygmalion definitely has like a cool econ style and is pretty flexible. And is pretty good at getting 10 wins if he survives long enough. Though I think Pig has a pretty high amount of learning you have to do to be good with the character, because you have to understand the different build diversifications. Still a good first hero buy. Dooley's in a really good place right now. So Dooley is a great first hero because he has the bugs and has pretty straightforward synergies with items, so you're usually able to get a competent build pretty quickly. Mac is also very nice right now. Mac is mostly regeneration and poison strats. Now, I will say that Mac has gone through a round of nerfs, but he's still very good. I'd say all the characters are pretty comparable right now. So I would go down to what playstyle you prefer rather than worrying about the power of the character. Though I'd probably recommend, I don't know, that's a tough one. Like, I love playing Pig, but I can see why, as a second character, it could be a little tougher to learn than maybe Dooley or Mac. So they're all good characters. In short, you can't make a wrong choice, so have fun. This has to be Clarence, right? Actually, Clarence could be replaced here, where the Yellow Mantis will not be replaced. Also, as a note on which character to buy, I would say Pig runs probably take the longest because they had the most buying, selling, and stuff. So if that's a consideration for you, his runs, for me, usually last 15 to 20 minutes longer than the other characters, on average. What would you guys upgrade here? I'm between Clarence. What is Clarence's upgrade? Clarence goes to 20 damage. It's only 5 extra damage per friend. Well, it's going to be Yellow Mantis then. Me like haste. So if we go to Curio and we find rocket boots and we sell it off on this item, we get additional 4 seconds of haste. Okay, small item vendor. That's our business right now. Oh man, give me the business though. Looking for some friends, man. Depends on when you lose the PvE fight, Ramstore. But honestly, if you lose the day 2 or day 3 PvE fight, you're gonna have to overcome something to get 7 wins. It's a pretty big setback overall. I've definitely had 10-win runs where I've took an early PvE loss, but almost all of my very successful runs hit and maintain a high XP curve. XP is super important in this game.
But only so that I can study you.
Alright, alright. You don't have that much damage. You might be okay here. Yo, Clarence with the crit. Pinch him real hard, Clarence. Hit him with the pincher. Nice. Okay, we're already on perma-haste with this, so no point in upgrading it. Let's go for the Firefly upgrade. Alright, only bronze item on board is the Companion Core. Oh, man. Okay, we're a little broke for Kronos, so I'm going to take the fight. This vendor's really good, though. I defeat Ghost Pepper? That's a stretch. Okay, the only way I can defeat Ghost Pepper is if I generate enough burn, so I think I gotta put charcoal over here. I think our hope here is we at least extract some money out of the health bar. Good luck to us. This guy gains regeneration when he burns, and he generates a lot of burn. Well, with the haste vendor here, we can get bug upgrades. Also, drill exists in the haste vendor. What else in the haste vendor here? We beat Ghost Pepper? Oh, man. Can even get Dualtron from the haste vendor. In addition, when a vendor has a specific tag like haste on it, it means that it can also sell enchanted items of that type. I mean, it worked last time, so I'm pretty tempted to take Ghost Pepper again. Chili Charles is essentially a free fight, though. He only blocks and freezes. Yeah, let's stay on the XP curve route here. This guy does have nice drops, though. Admittedly. Also, it'd be slightly more efficient to have the bug have the extra burn. So I should just flop my board around left to right here in a moment. Oh, this got improved. Nice. Okay, shield skills, crit skills, gold tier. I think we're just going to go gold tier here.
Not today, tomorrow. If not this life, the
Okay,
next.
burn +3, and burn is what our build's doing right now. It's not what I want it to do, but you know, you're at where you're at. There's no doubt about that.
Bloomed into Adira.
Okay, let's flop this board real quick so that charcoal is on the right-hand side. Let me get the plus burn over here. Man, I'm gonna go for a mountain pass risky event here. Come on, fight. Nice. So fight's a rarer event now than it was previously. It's 1 in 3 rather than 50%. Which is why you've been taking the 2 gold 1 XP early rather than the risky. Yo heals, thanks for 155 months, 155. It's as long as they get here. Thanks, you absolute legend. Appreciate you. You know what I just realized? If I haste sandwich this with the companion core, it's actually going to be a lot faster activating. Like this. We don't get the adjacency bonus for burning, but we're going to get a much faster charge rate on Red Firefly. Okay. Nice item for a different build. Medium item vendor. What are we looking at here? Probably like looking for DJ robot.
What can I get you?
Lawrence upgrade.
I used to offer
Solid.
a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Alright. Yo, Dildai, thanks so much for 29 months too. So thank you all for the amazing support, keeping us full-time and no frills in our 13th year. No pop-ups, alerts, sponsored gameplay, affiliates, referrals, etc. The stream wholly funded by subs donation, you guys watching ads. Thank you if you do that. If not, thank you still for spending time here and enjoying. Appreciate you very much. Could not do it without you. Okay, so they have Poppy Field, but it's kind of a weak Poppy Field. It's not fully realized yet. We'll see how this goes. I think it's still scary, but feasible.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure you I have none.
I'll look at procs here real quick. Okay, we got 6 on it that time. Nice. $2 gold for each friend you have, including staff, plus 18 gold. Yeah, Squirrel Breast. So if users have Turbo, you get full ad revenue off of Turbo users. That's how it works for the broadcaster. So Turbo is a really fantastic value for the watcher and the streamer.
Discounts for peace. glad you bought this.
Got a decent amount of freeze-off air conditioner right now. Good. It's kind of an eclectic build. It's been fun, though. Well, let's go large items. Dualtron would be awesome.
Is talking fast.
Solar Farm is pretty cool, too. Don't think I'm burning fast enough for Solar Farm to pay off. Not at silver anyways. Alright, well. Fair.
Says I need to close the deal. Nah.
Well, I think I can defeat any here. And I want to stay on XP curve, but Cosmic Rocks drops are just so good. Do-do-do. It's 180? Yeah, so instead of taking chocolates, we can take 180 health for free here. And I'm going to do exactly that, and then we're caught up on chocolate buying. Okay, transforming large gold item is pretty good here. I can actually see that getting used. Worth using right now? I don't think so. Alright, this is looking alright. What's their Philosopher's Stone at? 11 regeneration? Yeah, we're gonna be fine. I believe. Hey, nice 7 victories here on this little crap board. Love it, man. Enchant item with slow effects. What does Yellow Manas do here? YLW? Okay, heavy slow 1 item for 3 seconds here. Companion core slow enchant. Slow 1 item for 4 seconds. I mean, slow 1 item for 4 seconds with all the friend action going on is pretty good. The problem with companion core upgrade is this is the main thing I'd remove to put down like DJ Robot, Dualtron, or Robotics Factory. Okay. What's another enchant that could be good here? What's Clarence's? Clarence's slow 2 items for 2 seconds? Sure. Could just go random enchant here too. I don't know. This is a tough choice. I really like slow enchant. I think it's one of the most powerful enchants in the game, period. Oh, okay, if we enchant the core here, it says haste or slows. It's going to haste and slow. So we should get double charge rate off of this. That sounds awesome. DM Ramos, because the core is activating much faster than the Yellow Manus. It's a very fair question. Like, this gets a charge every time we use a friend, which is all of our other items. So this will go off about 3 times as much as the Yellow Manus. We're just getting more slow out of it. Though, admittedly, taking this is committal to keeping this on board, which could be good or could be bad. We'll see. That's pretty easy, KG, because I think having the absence of sponsored content and paid advertisers is very nice. I think it's a very nice thing to have. It's always been important to me, so not much more to say there. Let me put it simple for you. I've turned down millions of dollars, so you don't have to. So you can just enjoy the stream. You're welcome.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof. The bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
And hey, I have nothing against anybody that takes sponsorships and stuff. That's all great. I think it's a very important part of the industry that we're currently in. My experience has just been extremely unique and fortunate in that regard. I don't make all that much money off my stream. I make a good living for sure, but if you're talking about potential opportunities, there's a lot more out there. I just like having creative freedom. It's been the defining factor of my stream. Okay, did we just lose server access here? We did. All right, well, servers are down now. We're on a 7-win run. Fortunately, we're not going to lose this run when the servers come back up. No patch today, just server maintenance today. No patch. So I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't some hotfix or maybe some patch notes for the previous hotfix. Okay, everybody's out. Well, all right, everybody, it was fun today. Thank you for the great time, wonderful company, awesome conversation. Appreciate you all very much. Again, a shorter stream today as I'm going to be off celebrating my mom's birthday for the rest of the afternoon and evening. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. We'll be back to our normal business tomorrow morning stream coming up on Thursday. Cool runs today. We had that 100 poison Mac build on the poppy field. That was sick. Also, our Dooley build was pretty all right as well. Ranked up to gold. Actually, before I sign off here, I want to take a look at some stats. I was curious how many runs I've done on Mac and Dooley. Okay. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do for the next set of weeks is probably alternate Mac and Dooley just to get the amount of games back up here. What other stats do I have access to here? Gold spent. Okay. Oh my god. Look at this difference right here. I have so games played. I have 230 games played on Vanessa and 214 on Pig. Gold spent. Double gold. Less games, but double gold spent. That's all the buying and selling with Ledger and other financial options. But man, that's quite the stat there. Ghost battles, ghost victories. Interesting that more of my pig runs have had ghost battles than my Vanessa runs. Yeah, sorry guys, I make some pretty monster pig builds. Me dang. Me dang. What are stats we got here? Yeah, okay, whatever. Items sold. That's what I thought. I don't really care about this 10 win percentage stat. I was just curious. The reason Dooley's so low for me is when I first played Dooley, I was very new to the game, and I just didn't understand how to play him very well, and then I ended up playing a lot more of the other characters. So I think these stats will pretty much normalize as I play more. The sample size for these two characters is too small to really call them good. Oh my god. Look at that damage. A little 18 million damage there on Piggle so far. Alright, well, enough of that. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. Thank you so much again for the little stream this morning. Appreciate you all very much. We'll be back at it again soon. Tomorrow, in fact. Until then, keep it dapper and be good to each other. Take it easy.